Yo, what is going on, guys? It's C-Brev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 19 card review. Today we're going over 99 overall Signature Series Paul Molitor. This card was recently added into the Signature Series packs. He's in the mid-tier, which is the 1 out of 4 chance. So you can get him that way, or you can get him off the marketplace. He's currently selling for around 30,000 stubs. So with that being said, I'll get right into the card review. This card was overwhelmingly terrible for me. Hard to put into words just how bad I think this card is, and it's pretty disappointing considering on paper he looks like he has a lot of potential. He's got the high contact and vision and the speed to go along with it, so I was very disappointed in this card. But this card suffers from one thing and one thing only, and that is the absolute slowest swing I've ever seen on the game this year. This card is physically incapable of turning on an inside fastball. It didn't help that I was playing on Legend, so maybe on the lower difficulties you could have some merit in using this card. And also, if you use directional, this card might actually be good for you because he's very good at being late on every single pitch. But yeah, like, you would just have to use him to know just how slow his swing is. Like, it's incomparable to any other swing in the game, and I would not recommend using him to find out. I'll try to maybe put some clips of outs in the highlights after this, just so you can see, but like by the end of me using this card, I was literally telling myself in my head to swing earlier than normal, and I was still being late on the ball. It's just like, it's a guy you don't want on your lineup in any capacity because he's gonna mess up the timing for the next two hitters after him as well. Like, you're gonna have good timing with a different card, but it's gonna be late with this card, and then you're gonna have to feel like you have to swing early, and that's gonna result in more poor at bats. It's just that with all the options we have at this point in the year, I don't think this card is worth the trouble at all. I did absolutely terrible with this card, and don't get me wrong, there's always one dude in the comments who's like, I rake with this card. If this card works for you, then stick with him. That's my biggest mantra, is that if you have a guy that works for you, stick with him. I just think this card will not work for most people, and I actually think is terrible. He's just terrible. And then going into the stats, I usually don't show stats, but I just wanted to show you my experience so that I can kind of put it into perspective. I had to cut it short after 57 plate appearances because I was just done. You can't see because my face cam, but he has 1 home run and 2 doubles, no triples, and a 185 batting average, 506 OPS. So in 57 plate appearances, I had 3 extra base hits with this card. I had twice as many strikeouts as extra base hits, and this is coming from a top player that plays most of his games in the top 200 at least. Not to toot my own horn, but to just kind of put into perspective just how terrible I think this card is. So that'll wrap it up for this. Not much more to say. I just don't think this card should touch anyone's team ever. So as always, we'll rate the card how he rates in the meta, and we'll rate him compared to how much he costs. How he rates in the meta, I'll give him an F. Don't go anywhere near this card, and for how much he costs, I'll also give him an F, because you could literally spend 30,000 on packs and pull nothing but bronzes and silvers and probably have a better time. So hope you all enjoyed this card review. Pretend to enjoy the clips after this. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to review someone specific. I do take requests, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.
First pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Mays looks up, and this ball is gone. No can get there. He'll try it again. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Henderson ranging back, and this will bang up against the wall. Williams rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1 run scores. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5.